guys, welcome back to my video. Sandra here, and for this video I wanted to talk about planner on a budget. And I know that a lot of people have done DIY planner videos, and I found that this is the cheapest way to go if you don't or can't afford to get a KikkiK or a Kate Spade because you're in college, you're a mom, for whatever reason. There's lots of other ways you could go about this, and if you guys want me to do more videos about DIY planners, then let me know in the comments below and like this video. But this is the first idea that came to my mind because I thought it was the cheapest. As most of you guys know, if you're planner enthusiasts, Target came out with these super cute binders that are $3. Yes, $3, and they're so cute. And on top of that, they came out with inserts as well that have lined paper as well as file folders. And not just that, they actually also have one that has the days of the weeks and all that. I didn't personally get that one because I already have other planners, so I'm not necessarily going to use this as my everyday planner. But I thought this would be great even if you just want to have a planner where you scribble notes in, and if you want to get the days of the week so that it can be more like a traditional planner, you could totally do that. So I just want to get into how I would kind of set up this planner for myself if I was going to be using it as a planner minus the days of the week. So let's get started. Hey guys, so I actually had to redo this video completely for those of you who saw it when I originally uploaded it, so I'm so sorry about that if your comments got lost and stuff, but I didn't want you guys to only see a part of the video, and hopefully this voiceover is okay because it's really late here and the fan is on. So I'm adding these inserts from those pages, and then I'm going to be adding the dividers because I really like these dividers, but you could definitely use them as a template to make your own out of scrapbook paper or whatever paper you have around if you want to further customize them. Really, the only limit is your imagination as far as what you want to do with your planner. Then I was playing with the idea of which notepad I wanted to add. I really liked the big one, so I ended up going with the big one instead of going with something smaller. And I knew I wanted to glue it down in the back, so I decided to get some masking tape to add it to that binder on the back because that would be a way to protect the paper itself, that mint aqua color, so that later on when I'm done with this notepad and I'm taking it off, it doesn't rip that and end up making it all ugly. Because even though it only costs $3, I mean, I like to keep my things looking nice. And now I'm just using some extra sticky tape, and I will link everything that I use in this video in the description box below as always, at least whatever I can find, because I don't know if the Target stuff is available online, but anything I can find to give you guys ideas to do this on your own or other binders that are customizable, I totally will link below, because it's not like this is the only thing that you could use, especially if you're international and don't have access to a Target or whatever. So I decided to add that post-it note that has days of the weeks. It's like a large post-it note, I guess. That's what I think of it as anyway, and it's also from Target. And then I have some fabric washi tape, and I knew I wanted to make some tabs with the fabric tape because I'm kind of tired of paper tabs already. Those are the ones that I always use, and I kind of wanted to do something different and funky, so I figured I would use these, and I actually ended up liking the way they looked better by keeping the paper backing. That way they didn't stick to each other, but you can add them however you want. And then I did decide to staple them down because I love the look of staples, and my staples are actually gold and mini, so you can't really go wrong with that. And if you don't have a mini stapler, I highly recommend one, and I will leave a link in the description box below for one of those. I actually have two. I have a black one and I have a pink one, so you know, the struggle is real, people. And I'm adding those there, and I'm making sure they line up with the other folders. It's probably easier to just cut these all at the same time so that they all match up in height, but either way you could kind of measure it out and eyeball it the way I do. And then I have some Project Life cards that I'm bringing into the mix because I thought that would be really cute, and I'm obsessed with typewriters in case you didn't know. And I thought that that would look cute there, so I kind of just cut the holes for that. And then next I wanted to add a custom dashboard to this, just to show you guys the ideas that you can truly customize this like any planner you would, like the KikkiK that I have, and really make it your own. So make sure you have a sharp pair of scissors and you're using a 12x12 plastic sleeve, or even a 6x8 plastic sleeve if you need to. I just happen to have a lot of these in my stash, so I figured I would use these, and I'm eyeballing it, but I totally recommend, if you want it really perfect, to maybe use an X-Acto knife on a mat, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm not someone who needs it to be exact, and it came out looking really nice for the fact that I eyeballed it. And now I'm using my fuse tool, which I actually do have a separate review on the fuse tool in case you want to know more about it, but basically it just melts plastic. It creates perforations in the plastic that melt it to seal it up, which is really nice, especially if you don't want to have to sew it closed or add washi. So I really love this method. And I just am doing this to all the sides except the top because I'm going to be sticking lots of fun goodies in there and it's going to be really cute. So I'm excited for that. I think shaker pockets are so much fun. And I kind of had to do one because this is actually going to be the first shaker pocket I make with my fuse tool. I know, crazy. And I ended up adding that sequence off camera somehow. I think I was just too excited. I added some micro marbles as well as some sequins that I had gotten from the Crafty Pickle, which I will also link her shop as well. She has some awesome sequin little baggies as well. And I usually put everything in the description box below, as I always say. I'm also adding some glitter, which is really fun, but make sure that you really do a good job with sealing your pocket so that you don't have any glitter falling out, because I have heard of people having that issue. And then kind of last minute, I decided that I wanted to add a photo into this pocket, so I decided to just pull out my Instax Share mini printer and print that out. And I also have a review on this in case you guys want to see it. I will try to link that in the description box below for those videos, but either way they're on my channel and usually they're on my playlists either way. And then I just decided I needed to push down that glitter a little bit because I really didn't want it to get in the pocket that I'm doing for the actual photo itself, because I just wanted to have that kind of hanging in the middle there as like my little custom dashboard with a picture. I just think it looks super cute that way. And keep in mind, you could do this in so many ways. You could add 2 pictures instead of 1, and cut off where the glitter's at. You can do so many things. That's the fun part about this tool, is all the different options that you have. So once you have that fully sealed in there, and I'm just fully sealing that, and I'm not adding anything extra because I feel like I want the shaker pocket to speak for itself. And then I'm bringing out my little heart punch, and I'm punching out a bunch of little hearts in gold glitter paper as well as pink. I freaking love this little heart punch. I've had it forever, and it literally is Old Faithful, so I highly recommend it. And those little glitter hearts, it's kind of like making faux confetti, I would say. I just love the way hearts look, so I figured I would add those in and have them fall to the bottom. And then I did end up gluing some of them, like 3 to the top, and that larger one I just had in my stash from my friend Melissa. Hey girl! And I just like the way they look hanging there in the middle, just like kind of like a fun little airy effect to me. So I ended up sealing up off the top because I wanted to add something there in the top of that to also have floating. I had that hello thicker that I actually made, and I do have a DIY video for that as well. Which that was not done on purpose. I just really like the way that it looks, and I really love making my own thickers. But if you don't have time to do that, I will also leave a link for thickers you can buy, which is really simple and easy. But either way, I think the tutorial is pretty simple and easy as well, and fun. So I love making my own things as well as buying my own things. Who am I kidding? And now the fun part, shake it like a Polaroid picture. But not actually though, because you're not supposed to do that actually, I heard. Oh, it's so pretty, I love it. Every time I shake it, like when I'm in my craft room, I'm like, shake, 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 senora, shake your body now. I swear I have the movie Beetlejuice stuck in my head recently. And then those stickers I just had in my stash, they're like the gold foil Dear Lizzie ones. I don't know if they still have them around or not, but I will link different gold foil ones for you guys in case you want to get some gold foiling in your life, because who doesn't need some gold in their life, right? Am I right? And then those felt hearts I actually die cut with my die cut machine, which I freaking love my die cut machine. I'm going to say that word a lot in this video apparently, but I really do, and I love making my own little felt embellishments. So I just figured I'd add those, and I love the way staples look, so I just added them with a staple. I could have glued them too. They glue fine as well if you just have glue, but I just like the way they look with the staples on them. And I like that it says Hello Sandra, so I thought that was kind of cute since the hello is right above it like that. And I added that little glitter fishtail heart banner thing too that's also from my friend Melissa, but you could make your own with some glitter paper if you have some at home. And then I'm just going to add some script to this card. Now, you could totally have stamped on this, added another photo, added ephemera pieces, whatever you like, whatever's your fancy. But I just decided to basically do my own script and add a quote that I thought was really cute, since I'm going to be using this to kind of just manage media stuff. Because even though I kind of do that in my other planners, I thought it would be fun to have this one just be kind of like more chill and just doodly and all of that, which is very much me. So I decided to do that for this one. And I am kind of off camera as I do some of this, but it's kind of hard sometimes to stay in camera when I'm doodling because I have a hard time writing on in front of the camera sometimes, believe it or not. Ripley's Believe It or Not. You guys remember that show? I really liked that show. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much what I'm doing. I figured I'd leave it in for you guys because I know some of you guys enjoy seeing that. And I really like how that looks. Maker's gonna make. Which is pretty much true because I'm constantly making things. And I'm just adding that in there, and I really love the way that it's looking. I mean, I'm sorry, but even if you have a key or whatever, how cute is it to make your own little notebook like this? I thought this was super fun doing this. And I'm adding some tassels. Those tassels I picked up at Michael's for $1.50. So if you want some cute little embellishments to add to your thing. Usually Michaels has some cute little $1.50 bins as well, and I'm just tying that around the ring, but you could also cut that off and add a lobster clasp to make it all fancy, but I just decided to kind of just tie it on there for the sake of this video and time. I didn't want to get all like crazy about it, but I really like the way that it's looking, and I love adding tassels to things generally, unless it looks utterly ridiculous, but I'm kind of flamboyant, so now I'm just going to be customizing some of the pages just to show you some of the things you can do. And like I said before, you can totally get the weekly pages that Target has, or even print out and make your own or stamp your own. That's the beauty of having stamps. This stamp is actually from the stamp set I designed, which I will also link below in case you guys are in the market for a really super cute stamp set. And I'm just stamping that in chalk ink, and it's one of the pastel colors, and I really like the way it looks because you can easily write on top of it, but at the same time it creates like a fun little pattern onto the paper. And if you're a simple person, you don't even need to do this. You could just leave them normal, but I just always love to pretty things up and just add a little extras without going like too crazy, but I love it. And also, if you guys use my stamps or make anything inspired by what you see here on YouTube, be sure and tag me on Instagram. All my social media links are in the description box below as well, and I'd love to see what you guys create. And you can also hashtag me in it if you want, hashtag stars in palm, or hashtag Sandra Spitaleri, which is my name. Don't wear it out. Then I decided to write the month on top of there. I decided to use my water brush, but I pretty much should have just used my pen because in all reality, it wasn't really necessary to use a water brush, but I kind of just wanted to do something different. So there you go. And you want to be careful when using water on these very thin pages. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it for you guys. If you like this type of stuff, give me a big thumbs up, leave me some comments, and subscribe to my channel, peeps. Anyway, as always, thank you guys super much for watching. I love you guys, and thank you for your patience on this video. See you guys again very soon. Bye!